Hello everyone! Today we will talk about the Serbian plural. In Serbian, there are a lot of rules which you must know. That is also very common. So let's talk about it. I put this lesson in the grammar and theory in forum, which is the Serbian plural, the correct way of using them, the name of the topic. So if the word is masculine and if it's plural, the general rules, you will add E at the end. For example, here we have example for phone, phones. So phones is plural. Telephone is singular in Serbian. And if it's plural, there are a lot of phones. So we will add E at the end. Telephone becomes telefoni. Another example here is computer. Computer, computers. Computer, if it's singular, and we will add E because it is plural. So computeri. That is the first rule. The second rule is the word is just one syllable. There are two ways. If it's one syllable, you will add either EV or OV. Here, EV or OV. I put when the word is one syllable and ends with either these endings, je, sh, ch, we will add EV. But if it doesn't end with this, we will add OV. Let's go first with adding EV. For knife, knives. Knife in Serbian is noj, so it is one syllable and it ends with j. We will add EV. Noževi. Noževi. So that's why it is noževi if it's knives. Mouse is mish in Serbian because it is one syllable, mish, just one syllable, and it ends with sh. So we will add evi, mishevi. You see, it ends with j, it ends with sh, that's why we add evi. And the rest, if it doesn't end with these letters, we will add ovi. For example, city, cities. City is grad in Serbian. If it's cities, if it's plural, it will be gradovi, not gradevi, because it doesn't end with these letters, but it ends with the. That's why we add ovi. Gradovi. Another example, wolf, wolves. Wolf is vuk in Serbian, and it ends with k, letter K. That's why we add OV, and it's one syllable. You see, grad is one syllable, vuk is one syllable, and if it's plural, we are adding OV or EV, but it ends with the and K, that's why we add OV. Vukovi and gradovi. So I added here some of words which is just one syllable, but we are not adding that OV or EV, but we are adding general rules which is adding E. There are some of words like that, but the general rules is this one. What you need to do is just to memorize those exceptions. I put here, there are exceptions for this one syllable rule, like pas. Pas is dog in Serbian. If it's dogs, it is psi. And dan is day. If it's days, dani. Sat, sati. Sat is our and sati is ours. They also have these collective plurals. Collective plurals is that those plurals which is you cannot count because of there's a lot of them. For example, bunch of trees in the forest, so you cannot count how many trees in forest, so you can just, there's a lot of trees in the forest, bunch of trees, bunch of flowers. So they have that collective plurals which they have different rules for it. I put an example for that. So tree is drvo, just one tree is drvo. And if there's a bunch of trees in forest, it is drveče. Another example is flower. One flower is cvet, and if you receive a bunch of flowers, it is cveće. A leaf is list if it's singular, and a bunch of leaves in a tree is lišće. So that is the Serbian collective plurals. And let's go to feminine. In feminine, the rules is when it is ending with a or letter A, you will change it to e if it's plural. That is the general rules for feminine. For example, the house is kuća, it's one house. If it's more than one house, it's houses, it's plural, then you are changing a to e. Kuche. So from kucha, it became kuche. Chair, chairs. Stolica, stolice. So there are some feminine words which doesn't ends with a. For example, this which I added here in the example, on that case, you are adding e, like in the masculine, because masculine usually ends with consonant, so you are adding is. It's similar with the feminine if it ends with consonant. Even if it's feminine, you are adding e. Let's go to neuter. For neuter, you are changing e or o to a if it's plural. For example, egg, eggs. One egg is yaye. And if it's plural, yaya becomes yaya. It's eggs. So it becomes yaya. It's plural. Another example, place, places. Mesto, o. And if it's places, mesta. There are some plurals also without singular. For example, door is vrata. So vrata is not singular, it's plural. If you will ask me why, I don't know. These are the words which don't have singular. If you will say the door is white, you will say vrata su bela. You will not say vrata je bela because vrata is plural. Vrata su bela. So another word which don't have singular is novine, newspaper. Naučare, this one. Glasses, they don't have singular. Pantalone, pants. Usta is mouth. These are those words which doesn't have singular. So that's it for this lesson. If you have any questions, you can add, if you are logged in Langoid, you can add some reply in this topic if you have any question. Also, I included the link below in the description for this topic. And also, if you are not logged in, you can also email me if you have some questions also. I added my email address in the descriptions. I think that's it for this lesson. I hope you learned something new for today. See you in the next Serbian lesson, and I'm hoping you a great day. Bye bye.